We are out here fishing today. Beautiful morning. It's a little chilly. Looks like I forgot my boots. Uh-oh. Put the wrong boots on today. I love you, YouTube. You guys are the best. Thanks for being here, watching Catch in Alaska. We're running out to the fishing grounds and we'll dump the net as soon as we get there. So it's exciting. Doing Gillnetting with the Gillnet. You know, the beautiful, beautiful Southeast Alaska Frederick Sound there. Yesterday we were fishing out there. The other day we were fishing out there. Today looks like we're fishing out here. If you get a few views of this area, if you like this channel, thanks for being here. Yay, Silver Wolf's here. What's going on? I'm doing a little horizontal for you guys. I don't know if that's better. If you like that, let me know. We had 650,000 views yesterday on that live. It was a record for this channel. Thank you guys for all being there. Silver Wolf, thank you for participating. It was awesome seeing the familiar faces. I do too. It just gets no views if I do this in the live roll. We'll see what happens though. It's all about sharing the beautiful view. Might get more of a beautiful view this way. You never know. Let me know how you guys are doing. You having a good day today, Silver Wolf? Let's see. Morning, everyone. How's it going? We're running out in Frederick Sound. Got a few things I gotta do this morning. Let's see if I can get this to stick like this. Yeah, Gillnettin. Oh my gosh. Trey's in the chat. Number one guy from out in the East Coast. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Check it out. Little landing craft. It's actually got a whole semi truck on the back of it. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Trey. Thanks for saying that. Thanks for coming out here and looking at this. It means a lot, man. You have no idea. When someone I know actually takes the time to come out to this place and be here, it means the world to me. It means that some of my life actually cared, and that's really awesome. Yeah, I even like this video. What's going on here? Is that a dog? Oh, there is a dog here. Hey, are you a dog? We're headed out in Frederick Sound right now. This is a sleepy town of Petersburg. It needs to be woken up a little bit. You hear what I'm saying? Good morning from Alaska. This is Southeast Alaska. Yesterday we were fishing right out there called Horns Cliff. Last week we were out there. It's Point Frederick or something like that. And then today we're headed out to a thing called Agassiz. It's actually spelled with a Z. Wake up, sleepy town. Catching Alaska's here. Yeah. Is it 4K? I don't know. It should look alright. We'll see how this goes today. We'll do a stream like this and see what happens. If anything, it's going to be in HD and awesome, so you guys are right. Thank you. The only thing I'm having an issue with here is I don't have a decent phone mount. I'm going to figure out a different way to this whole YouTube whole thing. This might be the moment to take advantage of this opportunity. Instead of waiting to the last minute. In reality, it's really not a YouTube hole. It's just this little comfy sweatshirt. Oh yeah, it's gonna work. I've doubted myself for so long. Never don't doubt yourself, guys. Have faith that, oh my gosh. That might be a pretty view today. I don't know. If I can get it straightened out. Nope. Yeah, that will look pretty good today. As long as things don't shift around too much. It's almost like a fisheye view of the world, huh? Sweet. Thanks for that, Trey. I just saw your message there. Close it out. Head mount for a phone. I like that. Alright, I gotta get some stuff on Amazon here pretty soon, that's for sure. Like a goofball walking down with the phone on my head. That's hilarious. I like that though. And I'm freezing right now. I'm wearing 2 sweatshirts. I don't know what people are saying. It's Alaska and it's freezing out here. I haven't had a summer in so long. I don't know what a hot day is anymore. But thank you. That's a nice compliment. Okay, Trey, I'll open this last one up. The smart people. Trey, you're a genius. Thank you for spending all that stuff there. So I know I'm just getting things set up. Sorry about the shakiness here. Let's see what that looks like. do have a legend here in the chat. His name is Trey. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. It means the world to me. This guy is giving me more help in the shortest period of time than anyone else could have. Thank you, Trey, for being awesome. Everyone, you're watching Catch in Alaska. We are headed out to Fredericktown. That's the we're going there. I'll make us some coffee. I'll be back. I'm back. I'm here. Just spilled my coffee. Oh well. A good cup of coffee is a spilled cup of coffee. That's what I go. We were fishing out there yesterday. So we were that little boat down there yesterday underneath a huge cliff. So you guys gotta see what that looks like up close and personal. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Appreciate that. Anti-Matty, visual fisherman takes longer than... Yeah, you have to be patient with me. Like, you can't speed me up. Haul that net now. Nope. No, I'm good. Haul it. When are we going to haul the fish? Soon. Other fish in the net? Maybe. What are you fishing for? I don't know. I forgot. 40 years it's supposed to be like, what are we doing? I don't even know where I'm at. Oh. This is the island of Kupernoff right there. These little islands there are called Sakai Islands. This is mainland here. You can't see the glaciers today, but this is mainland. All those black clouds are hanging out with the glaciers right there. Yeah, tons of people from Pennsylvania come here. It's awesome, man. There's people from all over the world that come to these chats sometimes. It's mind-blowing type of people that come. I'm down in Petersburg, but if you've ever seen that show Port Protection, Mr. Chris is very keen with the community of Port Protection. He actually has himself a quote for Point Baker. I'm not sure you can see that there. Chris got this boat from an old guy named Charlie that lived out in Port Protection called Point Baker. So this is Alaska. So, but anyways, the show Port Protection in Alaska, Point Baker is actually the real culture hub of that place. Port Protection's like the outside of that real town. It was cool. We're gonna be going down there maybe next week and catch a coho, so we'll be able to do another in-depth catch in Alaska video of some cool places. Trey from Philly is one of my best friends. He is amazing. I don't know if he called me a friend, but he's an amazing man. Met him when I was working in a bar in North Carolina, and he was a bouncer. And here's Trey looking at little Wyatt sitting outside the bar. There's all these biker dudes out there. All this chaos. You can see in my eyes. And he just starts singing one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard on the spot. Just started singing it. I was like, that's an amazing man right there. Just singing in a crowd of people. Just the intensity. Mental Ninja Trey, thank you for being the man you are. It's inspired to keep being the best version of myself. Little moments like that can do a lot for people, so thank you, man, for being the awesome person you are. That's awesome you're here watching, Trey. It's a blessing. This is our line thrower. These guys make awesome stuff. This is called a Gillnet drum, if you don't know what Gillnettin is. This is called a level line. Level line runs back and forth on this track right there. Mr. Eric, I see Eric come by sometimes in these videos. He actually suggested, why don't you grease it up? And Chris was like, I did put vegetable oil on it. Like, Chris, you can't put vegetable oil. Okay. Well, I got you there, Trey. I'm done. These are hydro controls. So you can tell which one goes to which. If you're ever on a boat and you're like, which one goes where? I don't know. Well, you take this line and you go, we hit. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we put ads on it. I'm sorry. This goes to the roller. And this goes to the level line. It reels it in like a drum. Hey, maybe I should do this. Trey, do you want to be a moderator on this, or do you just want to keep on being a ghost man? You know, I don't need you as a moderator, but you're more than welcome to be one. I don't know. Those are your skills. You don't need to do that. I'm good. Dumb questions. Look at that beautiful cloud right there. Usually rains in Petersburg most of the day. Yeah, but vegetable oil is like the least efficient. I mean, I could use krill oil. Yeah, exactly. You got stuff to do. I just realized that. Trey, thank you for being here. No, thank you. Cool, dude. So out here, these are all glacial formed mountains. So back in the old days, I'm gonna say old days, not like the old days, 1800s. Back in the old days, back when men were hunting woolly mammoths with their bare teeth, there used to be giant packs of ice here. And as time progressed on, these ice packs moved out. And it receded. You know, the ice carves things extremely fast. There's been a bunch of people actually figuring out how the South geography was created. You know, they're talking about how maybe some of these things were actually formed in like a flash of a second. Like, you know, all these rocks sitting here in these piles, they don't look like they've been old rocks. They're talking about how massive melting events actually cause huge erosion events too. But there used to be huge glaciers sitting in all these places here. Later today, if the sun comes out and the clouds go away, we'll see the furthermost south glaciers in the Pacific Ocean touching ocean water. Pretty cool stuff. Molly Cobry, good afternoon, good morning. I'm great. We're gonna go catch some fish. We're gonna drop the net out here in a little bit and see what happens. I want to drop the brightness on. Yeah, icebergs are like mini glaciers, mini glaciers, but they also have giant icebergs. You know, that's the cool thing about up in Washington. There's these giant cargo ship-sized iceberg rocks that came floating down from a flood. So if you think about how much buoyancy you need to move an ice, like cargo ship-sized rock, that's a lot of buoyancy. This is looking towards Stevens Passage in Chatham. Technically, it goes from the ocean, South Chatham, Mid Chatham, Stevens Passage. But in the old navigational books, you see it's all Chatham Strait. For some reason, it's Stevens Passage as well, and Chatham ends in the middle here. The island down there, you see in the end, the haze, is Baranoff. Warm Springs out there, I think that's the island of Sitka. Island that has Sitka on, I should say. Well, stay subscribed, Lynn. You know, we're putting some things together. We're Mallory. You see me? You want? Since I met Mallory, the other guy on this channel, I call him Monster Hunter Mallory because I fished with him enough to know this guy just catches monsters. It annoys me. I can never catch the things that he catches or finds because he's just Monster Hunter Mallory. But he wants to do charters off the Aleutian Dream, which is a 58-foot steel boat, and taking people on special charters and doing awesome, like beyond your wildest dreams nautical adventures if you love the ocean. So in our futures, we have some interesting stuff going on. You know, like I say, stay subscribed. You never know what the future can hold for people that come around. You know, always cool fan opportunities. Catching Alaska, would like to see more people visiting the state of Alaska. Come to Alaska, enjoy this beautiful state, be a part of, you know, the final frontier of where we have to be free, and maybe this time we can keep this place perfect. We don't know. But I'm here. I'm gonna tell everyone Alaska's a great state. It's a beautiful state. You have a beautiful country. You live in a beautiful planet, and I love it here. Yeah, it's a pretty ocean. Yes, it is. Scorpius Maggots, thanks for coming again. I've seen you through. This is called Frederick Sound. It's actually a sound. It's different than bays. There's so many nautical terms, but this is called a sound. Lake Ontario, sweet. Yeah, those. So you're gonna do those the Atlantic Kings. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, it's called the Sound. It's called Frederick Sound. Those are mountain peaks, basically. These two little islands here. There's three of them. They're called Sakai Islands. Not Sockeye, but Sakai. It looks like Sockeye. I don't know how this. Yeah, this is it. This is how I love. I never played Pokemon, and I'm making up for a childhood trauma of not having to play Pokemon. Now fishing my Pokemon, I gotta catch them all. And we have here, we have a fish. You guys are great. Thanks for being the best chat ever. I love the positivity, the energy, all you guys from YouTube bring. All you fine gentlemen and ladies for being here. Thank you for supporting this. Thank you for making the YouTube the best platform on planet Earth. It has always been the best, always providing the best content, making sure that people get what they need to see. Food for thought, and they give us food for thought. I'm very happy to be on this platform, working with them, and the opportunity that they gave me. And this is what I got. This is the best that I got for now. You're at Frederick Sound. We're going to Gillnettin today. We're fishing. Yeah, that's the goal. Coho day. We want some coho on board. If you're not catching coho, what's going on? You know, we love catching fish. So what we're gonna do is we'll end up setting this net out, and I usually like to go up and down it quite a bit. So I'll probably end up losing my battery on this, but it's all good. It's turned out to be a little bit better for the stream. Yeah, that's what I say. You know, there's all this stuff. People, it's like, hey, okay, I got it. I'm American and I like to fish. How's that? It's my favorite thing. I love fishing. You know, this is what we do here. Different places we do different things. It's called prop wash. If you ever work on a boat, don't let anyone ever tell you to go to the store to go buy prop wash. You become the victim of an age-old prank. You can't buy prop wash. You can buy prop wash. They have a jug of it for sale now, just for that prank. Lights. Like it, yes, what Trey says. Trey from Philly. That's exactly what he says. We need that. Thanks, Tim Ferriss. It is beautiful, and I'm here to capture these beautiful views because I didn't make this. I could never make something so beautiful. I can't even know where to start. Like water. What is water? I don't know. So this is a beautiful place we're viewing. I'm glad I get to share it with you guys on a nice camera. We got Starlink. I think we got a first official sponsor. SatelliteWest.com wants to send us an AIS for Chris so he can deck out his boat. Looks like I'm going to start a new part of this channel called Trick My Friend's Boat. It'll be like that old TV show, something about my ride. Yeah, hydrogen dioxide. That's that weird stuff. Is it wet? Is water really wet? Is it wet? I don't know. Exactly, I got a whole new idea. I was like, wow, with this concept, now I can do a whole new game. Hey buddy, can I hang out on your boat? Wow, it sucks here, everything's broken. Like, why do you have a piece of marine plywood with a steering wheel on it, man? Why is your micro commander broken? Like, okay, well, we don't have enough money because everything's expensive, and everyone's, you know, that whole common phrase, like, why is everything broken, man? Because everything's intense. Salt water's no joke, and then everything for boats is really expensive. The people that do boat work charge a lot of money, so it's like, you know what, after learning how to work on boats and stuff, what a cool idea it would be to spend my free time. What happened to my boat? Why are there speakers on it? How much are you going to charge me? Oh man, you don't want to see my invoice. It's going to mess with your head. Getting all that true reaction to someone thinking I'm going to charge them thousands of dollars. I'm like, nah man, it's free. I had a good day today. Thanks for letting me hang out on your boat. Yeah, come visit, Tim. Come visit Alaska. You know, yesterday I got a really cool view of the Alaska marine lines at sea. Alaska Marine Highway, sorry. It's the ferry system. Alaska has an awesome ferry system, and they've been working so hard to keep this thing efficient and amazing. Yeah, it's just used regularly. It's in need of love. There you go. It needs love. Help me love. You need more love. Oh my gosh, he does. Poor Chris. He's a great man. Anyways, the Alaska ferry system is awesome. You know, it only costs $400 to get on from Bellingham and go all the way up to Juneau without the car. If I brought the car, it'd be like, I think it's like $1,500 or something like that with my dog. So I can take my car, get off at any island on the way, and my ticket's good all the way to Juneau. And it only costs $1,500. They have staterooms which you can rent. You can sleep on the deck, outside on the back deck in the tent, underneath the stars and stuff. You can sleep in a solarium. You can sleep everywhere on the boat. It's like open sleeping areas. And they have awesome buffets. Some of the best cooks work on that boat. And I say this is the world's best cruise. If you want to experience Alaska and you want to get on a boat, you want to see Alaska like this, take the Alaska ferry. It needs more people to be on it, needs more people to talk about it, because we need to keep it around, and it needs more people to do it. So I'm going to advocate that people take an awesome public service that you do have to pay for, but it's provided by the state of Alaska, and it is amazing. It is so beautiful, and if anyone took it, I know that they would agree that you meet the coolest people. It's an awesome ship. The people that work there are so happy because they get paid right and well taken care of. And the food, if you like eating, there's really, 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 really good food to be eaten on that boat. And then you get all these beautiful views too. You're just going through Vancouver Islands, you go through southern Alaska, you go through all these places. There's a couple of open ocean crossings that are really short. The boat goes really fast. And you can go on all these other little tiny, it runs all the way from Bellingham, starts in Bellingham, runs all the way up, even through here, all the way through the channel, up to Juneau. There's one that goes to Cake. There's one that goes to Yakutat. There's one that goes to Anchorage, Kodiak, I think Sand Point or Dutch Harbor. I mean, it goes all around the state. So you can go anywhere in the state if you plan it right. It's pretty expensive to go out west, but still cheaper than a cruise. So they definitely have you can bring your car with you and it's cheaper than a cruise. Put that in perspective. You just don't have the ultimate entertainment, but if you're there, if you're watching this channel and you want that suggestion, then you have the kind of the inclination of what you're looking for is affordable and beautiful and authentic. You know, you're not in like a dopamine manufactured environment where you have to have fun. Like, this is just you love nature and you like staring at stuff just like this. Well, and you want to do it. You're like, I want to go to Alaska, check out the Alaska Marine Highway. Yeah, the poor man's cruise, and it's the best thing because you get to bring your car with you. Like, okay, it might be the poor man's cruise, but I get to bring my car and my dog with me, and I'll be poor, I guess. I like being poor. Call it what you want. I call it fun. Hey guys, should I try to get Mallory? He's got back into town. We'll be flying in on the plane. I'll see if I can find the jet today when I hear it. There'll be Mallory on the plane. I'm gonna see if I can steal him tomorrow from everything and take him fishing with us. That'd be so much fun. He's usually my deck boss, so what I would do is just kind of mess with him the whole time and be like, "You're doing it all wrong, Mallory." This joke, you do it perfectly. You're absolutely messing it up. Isn't that beautiful? Look how beautiful this is. Yeah, that's a pleasure cruise. You know, I used to be a sport fisherman. I still sport fish. Then I realized that I just don't like eating fish that much. I like a little bit of fish, but I love catching fish. I just absolutely love it. It's addicting. I was like, well, I want to catch more fish, but you can only catch so many fish before you start to look really weird with the fishing pole, you know? I was like, what if you could catch the fish and then give them away, or like catch the fish and sell them and feed the world? And then I landed into commercial fishing, so that, you know, it's like, wow, I wish. Wish granted. Oh man, now I have to get jellyfished all day. You gotta be careful what you wish for. Oh no. Oh yeah, we did gray cod or black cod. We actually did a lot of butterfishing. The very first videos we posted were from out west in the Aleutian Islands doing black cod. We're getting paid 80 cents a pound to catch them. And then we did black cod long line, and out by Sitka this year we had record fishing. We were catching such crazy full pots of fish. It was phenomenal. And I love that sable fish. But there's a bunch of gray cod out in these waters. A lot of gray cod, black cod, even the pollock, which I think are a version of cod. They're all a fish. One of my buddies was trying to explain to me how a whale is technically a fish, because a fish describes things in like the old way terms. A fish is something that swims in the water, you know, like a jellyfish, a starfish, a shellfish. And so is it technically like a whale fish? Because like whale is not even a scientific term for it. Like there's a dolphin, but dolphin's not a whale. It was funny. It was like trying to listen to somebody who's pretty educated explain to me how silly the word fish is when you're trying to explain a whale. And the generalization is it swims in the water, it's a fish. Handyman Jaws. Do it. You can do it. Yeah, we caught a few little flounders, but flounders, you don't want to eat flounders here. I mean, they're probably good. But no one eats flounders here. It's like one of those funny things that everyone's like, ew, flounder. But all these people on the East Coast are like, oh my God, flounder. Well, you want halibut here. You actually want the tasty fish. People here are snobby with their food. They're like, we don't want that trash fish. It tastes weird. It's slimy, you know? So here they have like, they can choose between the best fish in the world to eat for themselves. I've started to realize that there are some very delicious fish. But everyone has their own palate too. But flounder are great. We catch a few, but not on purpose. Like we've caught 3 flounder in the net this year as a bycatch. Thanks for asking, Tim Ferris. This thing gets way less views this way. Oh my gosh, an hour in? Wow, well, I don't care. It's still beautiful. Thanks for watching. We're gonna dump the net out. It's very interesting, you know? It's interesting how the live feed's scrolling because, you know, that doom scrolling feeling. I gotta find a new video to watch. This probably doesn't pop up on stuff like that. Like, wow, I like those fuzzy clouds. The sun's coming out, it looks like. Oh, we can see a little bit of the glacier today. Check that out. Just coming to say hi to you guys. What a blessing. Silver Wolf was our first membership. We have memberships available. We have behind the scenes footage of what our life is, what we do. We're gonna be putting a lot more videos out. The other partner of this YouTube channel, he's flying back in from Dutch Harbor today. So I don't know if you've been through our channel, you've seen stuff. He's coming back today on the plane. The gill net's 20 feet deep. The mesh is 5 3/4 inches, and the length is 300 fathoms long. And a fathom is 6 feet. So 300 times 6 is 1,800 feet, which is about 1/3 of a mile long. It's I'm pretty sure it's like 36,000 square feet of net. Yeah, exactly. Like I was all stoked to do this. This camera can actually do better quality than this too. I just can't stream it. I don't think I can stream in higher quality than this through the YouTube platform, but it can do higher quality video. Ooh, look at this. We're gonna do work. Oh man, I hate work. God. Work. Gosh, work. I hate my job. God. Chris never gives me a break and have breakfast. Look, we're all good. I'm just kidding. So you lift that up. First step of setting the net is that has to be lifted up. You can't have that in there. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna set the net to get a cool view of setting the net, and I'm gonna charge back up and come back later. YouTube, you guys have been amazing. This is a nice little test, and I think I'm gonna do this format more often. We're gonna do a 50-50 setup here, where 50% of the videos I might do horizontal and 50% vertical, because this does deliver a beautiful view, and I'm digging it. So the water here is about 150 feet, 120 feet. If you go in a little closer, like half the distance to the shore, probably be like 60 feet. It's a slope like that, and then it starts to slope like that, and then it becomes a shelf. It becomes really deep over there. It's like 500-600 feet at least. I mean, probably about 500-600 feet in the middle, 400 feet where our net ends. So in 1,800 feet, it goes from 100 feet to 400 or 500 feet. Oh, that's the sound of the hydraulics coming on. Hey, Rune, you ready? You gonna set the net, Rune? You're gonna drive the boat. All right, Rune, set the net. Okay, go, go, go. Go get out of here. I was kidding. Go. Go. Go lay down. I was kidding. Takes me so seriously. Good morning, Chris. Finally came out of bed. Sleeping all morning and finally wakes up to set the net, get in on the action.
Yeah, that'd be a nice way of doing it.
You're just like, oh, good morning, let's set the net. All right.
I'd probably run over it right off.
Chris?
No, I think I've involved too many people in the search.
Oh no. Everyone's looking for the cutest puppy for Chris now. Oh no.
I found him. There's no doubt about it.
He's gonna have like 10 puppies in his house. Yeah, he's gonna have like he's gonna turn his house into a puppy shelter. Oh, that came around. No, it's right here. Chris, the start of it's right here. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Out goes the net. I'll just go on this until the camera dies. I have a charger charging up, so we'll see what we can get away with on this form. Let's do the best. It's covered in jellies, you. Find out. It takes 10 minutes, 15. Setting the hook. So it creates a bend in the net. So it swoops, because fish don't like going backwards, they have to go like that. Their direction, they want to go over there, they want to go that way. So that hook goes against current and traffic, because the traffic of the fish is generally this way. I know, it's never rains here, but it always rains in Petersburg. Never rains in this part of Southeast Alaska. It's blue sky right here. Dang, if it doesn't rain over there, it's cursed.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh, fish are hitting. Corks are sinking, the fish is hitting. Oh, that's so cool. I'd say it's a big old coho landed right in there. It's going glub glub. That's awesome. This is when we take the drink. But this won't happen, I promise. That's called the lead line. Sinks, cork line floats. Monster giant coho. What do you call the Stickeen River coho? You got a name for the Stickeen River coho. Yeah, we call them Stickeen River pigs, right? Or is that the sockeye?
I don't know, I call the sockeye boo-boo.
And you called the coho the Stickeen River pigs last year. Yeah, Stickeen River pigs. Pretty funny.
Because
he's got it in gear going forward.
Because they are huge.
Yeah, they're huge fish. So you can see a little bit of wash.
And stuff in there. They got
And he steers from that helm.
They got that big hook nose.
Yeah, the big old sharp hooky nose. They look like a pig. They got a snout on them.
They just look like they got attitude, you know. Weird.
All the mermaids.
Fish with attitude. Looks like a fish with
Yeah, that's the. And he had to change out. He had an issue with his batteries and stuff, alternator charging. So he had to take out his electronic What are the electronic controls called?
These are
Yeah, rain farts.
they're matters, is what I call them. They're
Matters.
micro commanders.
They're a micro commander, so he couldn't use it, so he was stuck in gear, so he took it out, he freaked him out a little bit, so he couldn't get out of gear. That was that day we handheld the net. So he was like, I'm gonna put the old Morse controls in, so you can't go in and out of gear now, so now he has to run up and shimmy up to the front inside there. And
Yeah.
the red float means the first 100 fathoms, right?
Well,
That's 50 though.
I can put these back on, but
That's probably 100,
they
75.
require a skilled adjustment.
And the next one will make the 100, right? For the next cork. We already got 100 out, right?
Yeah.
So it's like the red corks every 25.
Yeah.
So every 25 fathoms.
I have a new cork line being built right now. I need some colored cords.
It's a hole. I don't know why you always have issues with holes being in your net. It has to have holes in it, otherwise how would the water get through it, Chris? It wouldn't work. Oh, Chris, there, you got clear. Yeah, and that's plotting on him. Got a backlash, that's what this is. Time for me to put the camera down.
Well, not much longer before I change nets, maybe soon.
Well, good.
Then they just swim. I don't know.
I don't know where all the hubbies are, I'm just using a 7-inch net. I don't understand why I'm not catching any. That'd be such a funny conversation to have with the I don't understand why I have my 7-inch net on, I haven't caught a single puppy this whole year. I like that you don't put it in full throttle and dump your net as fast as you can. The least favorite thing about net fishing is that attitude. Just reckless behavior, you know?
Well,
It's reckless.
that snap becomes bigger than those people in that.
Well, yeah, and you know how dangerous for for a crew to be around that kind of stuff. If you're under heavy tension. But I like those old wood seiners. They just go so nice and methodical and slow, you know? I don't see a single jellyfish hit the deck ever, you know? Whoa, I looked at that stuff dreaming, watching these poor old guys just kill it out there. They're using buckets to wash the deck down even, you know? I have mad respect for that.
Oh, everybody goes though.
I was telling Mallory, I was like, I really hope that I can have a little bit of like, when you start a permit for fishery, right? Can you at least request ways that be getting done? Like, no hydraulics be used in the fishery at all. Mallory's like, it's a terrible idea. Like, it's a great idea. It's exactly the way I want to fish, but no hydraulics. And I prefer not to have hydraulics. I prefer everyone to have to fucking suffer equally and work hard to get what they want. Like, everyone will make the same
That's
amount
what
of
the
money.
whales go by.
Yeah, they go by the
Hear your
hydraulics.
hydraulics.
They love that stuff. They're like, dinner bell's on, ding, ding, ding. It would be pretty funny to have 6 guys on the boat fighting the net up, you know? It's like kind of weird, but you know, there's different ways to get energy. You don't have to do things so high speed. That's really, there's no rush anymore. You know what I mean? The rush is to make money. Yeah. I don't think so, Chris. I'm just gonna say that. the pounds of chicken shit. Like, my dad only knew how expensive that stuff was. He doesn't. I wish he was. Maybe he's listening. Chicken poop's worth a lot. You know? It's worth the poop, but it's worth a lot now. Hey everyone, our camera died. We're gonna end this. Thanks for being here. We'll be back later.